Hello everyone, my name is Dhruva Jain and I welcome you all to the demonstration of my project on software testing automation using Katalon Studio. So the problem statement that I've chosen is the testing of the Amazon platform. The Amazon web platform is a website where users can buy and search for their items, and that requires the website to be fully functional without any errors. So I've used two basic test cases for testing the functionality of the website. So the first one is the login functionality where the user opens the browser, navigates to the Amazon website, and enters the username, which is the email, and the corresponding password. This test case is used to check whether the login functionality is correctly executed or not. And after that login is successful, we will check the major functionality, which is about validating the search field, I mean search items. So a user will be entering his or her desired items into the website, and the search results will be displayed based on the user's queries. So we have to verify whether the queries, I mean the result displayed is similar to what the user demanded. This is like taken care of with the help of this test case. Uh, these two test cases are then put on to test suites for like good of I mean for organization. There are two test suites. The first one is for login. This is just the login test case put onto it. And the second test suite is the validate search field item. It consists of both the test cases for like continued functionality because the user has to log in and then he will be ordering the items, etc. So we'll be considering, I mean, we will consider to include both the test case into a single test suite. That would be a better approach, and we will use like a test suite collection to check the test case. I mean, to test out the test cases in various browsers. So in this case, it is the Edge and Chrome. This is for the login functionality, and similarly, we have it for the validating search field functionality. We'll first test on the Edge Chromium browser, and then we can test it on Chrome. So I'll just show you how it actually carries, how the testing is actually carried. Currently I've set it up to sequential because when sequential is selected, the first Edge Chromium browser will be tested, and after that is completed, only it will go to the Chrome browser. So let us see how the execution is like taken place, how the testing occurs. So it will just start up, and initially it will start the Edge browser and take care of the testing of the Amazon website. So we just have to wait for a few minutes. So as you can see, the browser is opened. Now it will check the login functionality, and then it will check the validating search field items. So it was actually started. It will input the email and then the password and check whether the sign in occurs seamlessly. Now that test case has been verified, and it will move on to the next test case, which is searching the items. It will first select the category and input the search text. So it will verify whether this it will verify whether the results which are like displayed are similar to what the user demanded, which is this. This has to be same to the thing which the user entered. So we have about three to four scenarios for the user being entering the different items. So this is the reason it is getting carried again and again for multiple times. So we just have to wait for the test cases to be completely executed for the final report to be generated. As you can see, after I suppose this is the last one, and after this is completed, the execution on the Edge browser will be completed, and we can move on to the Chrome browser. So as you can see, the Edge browser testing is completed, and then it will generate a report Similarly, the same will be executed for the Chrome browser. So we just have to wait for a few more seconds. So testing has started, and in the Chrome browser, there are sometimes issues where the user is supposed to verify whether he or she is not a bot. It is fine, just a single thing to be overlooked. Now the login functionality will again be checked just as the Edge browser did. So we'll just have to wait for that to be completed as well, and we can proceed further. As you can see, it is currently being executed. So the same test data is fed into both the browsers. That is the advantage of test suite collections, where you can check whether the same website works fine on all the platforms which you desire. So it will check for all the test data which we have already fed into the scripting. We'll just have to wait for a few more minutes and we can see the reports. So as you can see, the execution for Chrome is also completed and the report has been generated. Now it will all like push the report to the test cloud. After that, the testing process will be completely over. So we'll just wait for the report to be uploaded. So the report is successfully uploaded to the test cloud. You can also view it in the Katalon platform. So we can navigate to the TestOps platform and select our project which we currently executed. I'll head on to the executions where we can actually view the execution which we recently carried out. So as you can see, this was the most recent one which I executed. I can click on it to view the details. So as you can see, it was just carried out 3 minutes ago and 5 minutes ago in different platforms like Chrome and Edge. So the test case is successfully executed. It is showing they are passed. This is a very good thing to see where like your test cases are reported and it is already like uploaded to the platform. There are also scenarios where we can email the test case reports to the developers as well using the Catalan Studio. So now I'll just provide a quick overview of how, I mean, what approach I have used to carry out the test cases. So first I assume that the user opens the browser, navigates to the URL, and clicks on the sign in button and enters the email ID and password. Here I've not the password is not visible. It is encrypted as with the help of the set encrypt text item. It helps to show a dummy password which is not the actual password, so that the password is protected from external viewers. And finally, we verify whether the text displayed is similar to what I am supposed to expect. This is the basic login functionality. Notice that there is no close browser item here because you don't have to close the browser until you verify, I mean, you validate search field items. So after that, in the second test case, we have a bunch of statements which might not look very good in this manual scripting, I mean manual mode. So we may switch to the scripting mode once I've explained what it does. So it this click uh, item clicks on the drop down menu in the Amazon website After that, it checks whether the category, which I mean, like I have used two variables, category and query, to specify the category and the search text, which is I mean tied to the search bar. So in manual mode, you can not view the complete thing. So I'll switch to the scripting mode. Here you can see that after clicking, it will check whether the books is like whether the category is books or electronics or something else. So based on that, there's a particular string which is allotted to the category. This string is nothing but helper, which like is used in the selector over here. This complete thing from search alias to ship is a selector, and it helps to verify. I mean, helps to identify the drop-down menu item. So this is the only dynamic part which keeps changing for each drop-down menu item. So I've made sure that for each category there's a different, different text for the dynamic item, so that the correct corresponding menu item is clicked. And after that, it is as general, the query is entered and it is verified whether the query is the same as displayed. So this is the general, overview of how the test case works. And I'll also make, let's also have a look at the test data. We have two columns, category and query. So as you can see, category is the drop-down menu items which are to be selected, and the query is something which is to be entered on the search bar. Based on this, we can view the results and we can verify whether the test is, whether the website is working perfectly fine. So this is all about testing the Amazon platform and validating the search field functionalities. I was very grateful that I could address you and demonstrate my project to you. So thank you. We'll be meeting again some other time.